Probably honestly just take 46 back and then stop at Live Oak on the way.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, discount.
You guys watch your step back here. Hey James, how are you this morning?
Yeah, he's already up at the sound booth and stuff.
Might as well get started now, it's full.
I'm going to do a quick opening. We know today that this conversation is called Building Bridges, or burning them down. Right now, we have such a divide in our country, and I'm just going to say this now as we open. Most of us are aware of what took place yesterday at a school, at a university. And in saying that, we actually were on this stage setting up when we heard about it. And it was kind of interesting, right? Because it's like, wow, we are here to talk about this very thing. And it also reminded us of why it's so important for us to do this work and to continue to do this work, because dialogue is needed and we have to learn how to engage each other with emotional intelligence and learn from people and understand their experiences.
So hard for people to find empathy for those that don't agree with them.
I just had a couple of things that I wanted to bring up, and one of those is that there is a privilege in being able to have these discussions and in being in an area right now that it is safe enough to bring up differences. And I also think it's important to note that a lot of these discussions are not even necessarily rooted in politics, because there are matters of people's identities, of humanitarian issues that are being made political in the country right now that are really not something that should be partisan. It's just things that are getting put in a political light, but that's not what the discussion should be about. There are things that shouldn't be a political debate, and there's a privilege in being able to have these conversations, and being able to ask these questions, and being safe enough to do that.
I wanted to bring up kind of the same things. There was a school shooting in Colorado that has been pretty much erased because of the cover of the Charlie Kirk situation, and people have been acting as if empathy is transactional. And I wanted to get kind of your opinions on if you think empathy should be returned or just given, and what you think about the erasure of these tragedies.
I think that's kind of what I alluded to earlier and talked about, this idea that we have to pick and choose who gets our empathy. And unfortunately, we do that. We choose, well, I don't care about this person because they believe in this, so I don't have to care about them or what happened to them, so let's look over here, and then vice versa. That's all I saw yesterday, right? We were here setting up, we went to get something to eat, and then went and looked at all the stuff that people were saying. And that was basically what people were talking about was, I don't care about him because I don't care about I don't like what he stood for, right? So let's look over here. And to me, in my opinion, we can have empathy for all those things. We can have empathy for any loss of life. We can have empathy for anybody that even chose to take the lives, right? Or how did they get in that space? How did they get to that position where they wanted to do that type of harm based on someone's ideas and thoughts? So for me personally, I don't believe that empathy should be transactional. I believe that all people should be afforded empathy, just like all people should be afforded clean water and food. I mean, there are some things that are non-negotiables for me when it comes to humanity, and empathy is one of those.
She has always been one, though, to engage. And she's trying to open conversations that have been pushed off to the sideline that people really are uncomfortable talking about, realizing that if we do have these conversations, we all walk away a better person.
Yes, sir. Parmesan works.
Are you recording us right
Yeah, I'm recording you. Yeah. I'm going live. I want to get for everybody to be sloppy. You know, I don't want to catch you like, right.